Hi everyone, this is Lily reporting for Devon Live, and today we are at Cathedral Green in Exeter, where there is an anti-vaccine protest going on in front of us. They're just about to take a march through the city. There was a call that was put out on social media last week by the organisers of the group to try and get as many people down today as possible, and it seems to be quite a good turnout.
Now, just while we're waiting for a few more of you to arrive, we will pan around and you can see all those people walking along there with their signs, and they've got horns and all sorts, making a real noise actually at the Exeter, just outside the Exeter Cathedral, just there.
And do let us know if you can hear us as well. We want to make sure that our microphone is working, so let us know in the comments if you can hear us clear enough. If not, we will try and speak louder.
So yeah, they've just been stood on the grass bank over there showing off their organic signs, and we have tried to speak to a number of the people involved in this group, however they weren't willing to speak on camera. But they did tell us off camera that their two main aims of today are to stop vaccine passports as well as stop vaccinating children. So just let us know in the comments if you can hear us, and also what you think of this today. Are you here on Exeter Cathedral Green? So we're just waiting for them to start their march. I know that they did say they're waiting for a few others to join. You can hear there are foghorns and all sorts going off. Kind of a range of ages actually. There are some older people, there are quite young children involved in this as well. And they're just leaving the Cathedral Green now. So we will follow behind for a while. The sun has sort of come out. It was horrible weather earlier, so yeah, luckily we're not going to get wet here today. But yeah, just let us know if you can hear us. Oh yeah, Jill Phillips says, yes, we can hear you. That's great. Thank you very much, Jill. So for those of you who have just joined us, I'm Chloe and I'm with my colleague Lily, and we are at Exeter Cathedral Green today. And we are here to see this group of activists who are going to march through Exeter. And their two main aims today are to tell people about their views against, vaccinating young children and vaccine passports. We have spoken to a number of them who aren't willing to speak on camera, but they are happy for us to go ahead with this footage today. There's actually quite a few people. I have to say, I think there could be, what do you reckon, a couple of hundred, I would say. There's a lot of people here.
They also took part in a protest last week called Hold the Line, where they marched through Exeter City, through the streets to show their concerns against the COVID vaccine, which is the reason they are here today.
And in a separate event, the Archbishop of Canterbury is actually also here, but completely unrelated. He has been doing a service in the Exeter Cathedral today, so I'll just pan round while we let them walk. But that is in a completely unrelated event. Could be just coincidence. So let us know what your views are on this in the comments. Got 200 of you here now, so hello and welcome. You are with Chloe and Lily from Devon Live today, and we are at Exeter, just outside the cathedral. Apologies for the poor quality of sound. We are trying to battle against the wind, just going through a wind tunnel here.
If you're just joining us, we are at an anti-vaccine protest march taking place through Exeter City. People that are joining this march today, they are against vaccinating children and also vaccine passports.
You can see a couple of yellow signs, and we have been told by someone who is a member of this group off camera that this is an organic group, they don't receive any funding, and all of their signs are organically made. So yep, they are now, we're just going to cross the road, but they are walking down the middle of the busy road in Exeter. And I just want to repeat the fact that for those of you who have just joined, that we have spoken to members of this group off camera, however they are not willing to speak to us on camera. So I've just seen that Rachel Cameron has asked, what group is this? So when we spoke to a member of this group, they told us they don't have a specific name. They sort of reiterated the fact that they are an organic group, but they have two main aims of today, and they are essentially campaigning against the use of vaccine passports and vaccinating young children. So yeah, you can see they're in the middle of the road. There are some cars behind. Quite hard to get it in view, so I do apologise.
Disgusting.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, right here. Okay, nice one. Yeah, fine.
So here we are, just at the end of the road. Apologies for that silent period there. I was just trying to sort of squeeze round people at a social distance. So here we go, look. So yeah, lots of noise being made down here. A couple of phrases, I can't quite make them out, but they're sort of being repeated. Lots of yellow signs. Now, we're not too sure how far they are actually going to be sort of walking today. Just try and steer clear of the road, I'm so sorry. So we are going to try and cross the road as safely as we can while we try and show you guys the activist group today. We're now coming past the the White Hart Hotel car park, I apologise. So in that sort of, still pretty central in Exeter. Cars just sort of squeezing past there.
We've got lots of them holding banners. Some of them say, repeal the Coronavirus Act. Others say no to kids' jabs. Why vaccinate teens in the distance there?
We've got just over 200 of you who have now joined us, so hello and welcome. You are with Chloe and Lily from Devon Live. and we are in Exeter today. And we are showing you guys this activist group who I believe are nameless. We have spoken to a couple of them and they said they're an organic group that don't have a name, but they have various ideologies, and they're here today to campaign with two aims in mind. So they're campaigning against the use of vaccine passports as well as vaccinating young children. I do apologise, I know you can't see it all that well. You just don't want to be in the middle of the road. The car's beeping. Coming up to the traffic lights now. I don't know if they're going to stop, despite the fact that they might be red.
They seem to be gaining a lot of support from other members of the public.
So we will probably end it there. I will stay on just until we watch them go out of sight. You can see the cars are sort of backed up while these guys make their way through the city. Not sure where their final destination is going to be, so I don't know if we'll meet them again back at the cathedral, if they'll do a loop or anything, but yes, they make quite some distance through Exeter. There they go.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Speak to you soon.